RHONGIE TALK, Episode 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Episode 1 of RHONGIE TALK. As you know, that's Rhonda.
And that's Reggie.
Thus, RHONGIE TALK. And we're excited today. This is our inaugural day? It's like inauguration or something like that. Yeah. It's like our inauguration day or something like that.
Yes, Episode 1.
Yeah. And so we're real excited about it. Some of you may know all 12 of our new subscribers. And we love you guys. We thank you guys for subscribing.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. Tell your friends about us because it's going to get better each episode.
Yes, please like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, like.
And now you can also follow us on Instagram at RHONGIE Talk. We will be posting on Instagram when every episode is ready. So you can just click on the link in the bio and it'll take you straight to YouTube.
Absolutely. What she said. But also, make sure you hit that like button down at the bottom. And then, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
And share.
And share too. The first thing I want to start off with, we both talked about this before we started actually taping this particular episode 1. And we were going to do some other things, but we thought it would be good for us to take this time to invite you, our viewing audience, to use the comments below to recommend some things that you'd like to see us do. Within reason, though. We don't want to get like into a pool with some octopus or,
Yeah, just some subjects that you want to hear us talk about. Some things that may be on your mind as well.
Yeah, some things that you think you might like to hear us talk about. As if though we were in an engaging conversation together. But it's not like you would be here, but you know what I'm saying. It's like I would really like to ask Reggie this, or I would like to ask Rhonda that. So if you can think of any things, we're open for suggestions. Just put them in the comments, and we may even get to respond back to a few of you here and there. But just throw some suggestions out because we haven't locked in on our format as far as what we want the show to be and how we want the show to go. So this is the pre-planning. So consider yourselves part of the family, especially you 12 subscribers that we have now.
Yeah, part of our development team. And even if you guys have just a question that you want to ask us about anything, about ourselves, feel free to put that in the comments as well.
Yeah, feel free to put that in the comments. That would be really good.
Yeah.
Now, moving along from all the suggestions and everything, we thought that we would just take this first episode to just kind of do some random questions that some of our family members gave to us as suggestions. I'm not familiar with them. I don't think Rhonda is either. So we got like six?
I think so.
6.
So we're just going to randomly select.
Yeah.
And randomly answer.
Yeah, and we're just gonna go for it. Okay? So remember, we're not experts at this. This is just something that we've decided to do, to embark upon, just to get out here and try to do something a little different. Something for us to kind of, take a break from our normal everyday routine in our lives. Now, I do want to say this, though. I know there's a lot of people out there that do daily vlogs and people that do, really laid out stories. You got your Casey Neistats and all the rest of them and everything. You got your Peter McKinnon. They're professionals, okay? We're not them, but we strive. We strive to be professionals like them. So you'll notice things changing around here, some of the camera shots. You'll notice we will do some vlogging some days. We will go out into the real world, outside the YouTube world, and we'll get out there in the real world and we'll do some things together, go check out some stuff together, and we'll take you guys along with us as we go. So that being said, is there anything else we need to cover?
No, you ready for question 1?
No, but I do want to go back to one more thing and add in.
Okay.
Remember, for right now, we're going to be doing 1 episode a week. It's going to be anywhere. We'll try to make it end it like right around 30 minutes, so it's not too long. And also, so it's not too long for us because, we have to do the editing. We got to set up all these lights and all this other kind of stuff just to do what we're doing now. And that was a surprising thing that I discovered, how much prep time you have to put into prepping your set and everything before you even get to turn on the camera to record. So
yeah, and that's all him. That's not my lane, so
yeah,
that's all him.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna move along to the questions, but like I said, once a week for right now, because we do have tight schedules and it's hard for us to do this stuff and edit and do different things and whatnot. So we're gonna do it once a week so we can have some fun, just Rhonda and myself. Thus, RHONGIE Talk. Okay, let's get to the first question.
First question.
By the way, we're both gonna respond to the questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, why are we doing this show? So
You should take that, but make sure you answer it for you.
okay, so for me, this show is an opportunity because the YouTube world is just out there, and I just wanted to do something that's just totally different from our everyday life, which is not this, and B, want to be able to just share with people like us how we think, share a little bit about our lifestyle, but also just kind of be engaging. Most of the people on YouTube that I have seen are younger than us, so I wanted to kind of just put a spin on everything from our perspective, our age, and we'll tell you a little bit more about us in detail when we get to the episode where we're going to talk specifically about us, so you'll get to know more about us. But generally, I just wanted to do it so that we can give our perspective from, not the younger crowd.
Yeah, I like that. And I can piggyback off of that, everything that she said. Definitely from our perspective, because sometimes we see things on YouTube and it's a lot of different perspective that we kind of see in between, like that gray area of different things. And I would like to venture into some of those areas on some topics, but also I wanted a channel so that we can do some goofy things sometimes, so we can have some fun. Sometimes we can kind of dance on here. We can do some jokes and stuff. Maybe some magic tricks. I've always wanted to have my own show. So I said, hey, when Rhonda came to me with the idea, said, hey, let's do a talk show. Let's have some fun doing some different things. I said, hey, man, I'm all in. So I want to have some fun here, but I do want to address some serious things from a perspective of our age category. Because, it's a lot of folks our age, they kind of look at YouTube and they can't always find things that really interest them. So we plan to bring a little bit more of an interest to our age demographic as far as the YouTube community. So we're looking forward to doing that.
Yeah.
But also, we got to have some fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
You keep saying that.
I want to have some fun.
Okay.
So you will find me goofing around.
Yeah.
A lot on here.
All the time.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
Rhonda's kind of, Rhonda, you know what? That's an interesting thing. We have a balance between the two of us, the yin and the, like the yin and yang. Is it yin and yang?
Yin yang.
Yin yang.
Yin yang.
Yin yang. I used to always just say yin yang, like the yin yang
Most
twins.
people say yin yang, but it's yin yang.
Okay. Anyway, we have a really good balance between the two of us. I like to have fun, but I'm a very serious person. But then when I'm having fun, I like to have fun. Rhonda's very leveled, very steady, just no up and down, no 0 to 100 type of stuff, anything like that. That's kind of me, but she helps to balance me out, and I help to balance her out. Sometimes she can be a little too leveled, and I have to poke and prod her with a, with a little bit of, with a pitchfork, kind of poke her a little bit in the bottom, get her on the move. So, that being said, we've answered that. Next question. Let's keep the show rolling.
Kein Anschluss unter dieser Nummer.
Okay. RHONGIE Talk, episode 1, take 2. All right. Question.
Are you into Black Friday shopping? You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay, so I'm technically not into Black Friday shopping where you get up at 3 a.m. and go wait in the line. We actually did. Remember that time we did that one year with the kids?
Yeah,
Because they just wanted to try it.
Mm-hmm.
Another story for another day.
Yes.
However, What I will do is make a list of things that I want and need, whether it's personal or for work, and I will go online on Black Friday and I will shop. I will also shop on Cyber Monday online. Now, you got to be careful if you're going to be looking for something specific, because you want to make sure that sometimes they'll tell you, like on Friday it's 30% off, on Cyber Monday it may be 25% off or 40% off. So if they do that, tell you in advance, then you want to check, and then you can know which day is best for you to go shop. And that's what I do. I decide what I need, look and see if they tell you in advance what's going to be on sale for what day, and that's when I do my shopping. And if I don't know, then I usually go on Friday, because usually Black Friday deals online are still better than Cyber Monday deals.
Well, as for me, I am not into Black Friday. I don't like going to stand in the line. If it's a Black Friday sale and I can walk in and buy something without a hassle, I'm all for it. But I mainly like Cyber Monday because it's a lot of deals online, and you just get your credit card and you order what you want, and guess what? It comes to your door. You don't have to go get it. So, Cyber Monday for me. So I'm not big on Black Friday. Okay. Next question.
Who are your vlogging influences?
I will say mine's real quick in an order, or persons, YouTube people. I'll say Casey Neistat because I like his storytelling and what he does with film. I like Peter McKinnon for his cinematic skills. Other than that, I listen to like maybe Flossie Carter for his vlogging, kind of like podcast style type of Sunday savagery. I do like that. It's funny. It's mainly for adults, so it's not really for kids to listen to. And a few other people, and I'll talk about them in other episodes, but you go ahead with yours.
Well, I will say up front that one of the reasons why I wanted to do RHONGIE Talk is because of some of the people that I watch, and I thought that they were interesting. But at the same time, I also wanted to be able to do something that I thought people more our age would be interested in as well. The people that I listen to are Gay Babe TV, or watch actually on YouTube. I watch Gay Babe TV, I watch Miss Kelly's World, I watch My Invisible Chrysalis. Those are like my top 3. There's a few other things that I watch here and there, but those are the main ones.
Okay, next question.
Okay. Comment on Walking Dead new season.
Garbage.
So it's definitely different from the beginning, because we've been watching from season 1, and we're definitely Walking Dead fans. Not Fear the Walking Dead, but we're Walking Dead fans from day one. It has changed. This season, I'm kind of like on the edge. They need to really bring it in order for me to watch. If there is, I don't know if there is going to be a next season. You got to
make it specific. You're not on the edge like because of the content that they're doing. You're on the edge if you want to like really watch it.
Yeah, the content is just different, and it's just not what I expected.
It's garbage.
I think that there are different writers and even different directors, different from the beginning, and so that makes it not the same.
Makes it garbage. I didn't even watch the episode last week. I'm going to catch up this week and watch last week's episode before I watch this week's episode, because they give you the courtesy of doing that. But overall, Greg Nicotero, and you really, I don't know if it's the budget. Maybe they cut the budget. They didn't want to pay some actors or something. I don't know. Garbage. What's the next question?
Kim Kardashian. So, I love Kim. I think that it takes a lot to just have your life on full blast 24/7 and still, hold your head up, do what you do, be a strong woman. She's transparent. She lives her life out loud on blast for the world to see, and I think that takes a lot. And so you cannot help but respect someone for doing that, walking in your high heels every day, no matter what you hear people say or whatever about you. And so I got to give her much love and respect. So Kim, if you're ever in Indianapolis, give us a call at the Pink Monkey. I'd love to chat with you, and your mom as well.
Yeah, we'll have to do another episode to explain about the Pink Monkey wellness and aesthetics. We'll do that another time. But I will say this about Kim Kardashian. I don't really know what her talent is, other than that, she takes crappy situations and she seems to be able to monetize it some kind of way. So I got to give her credit for that, but I'm not a big fan of Kim. Beautiful young lady. She married Kanye West. I don't know what the deal was with that, what the attraction was there, but because I think he could use a shrink, really. And I mean, I got love for the brother. You know what I'm saying? We both from the south side of Chicago. But
he's a great artist.
He's a great artist and stuff like that, but he's a little bit like way out there, like somewhere out in the stratosphere. His thinking is just like
he's just not afraid to say what's on his mind. That's all.
Well, he has a lot
of people that's out there.
He has a lot of brilliant ideas and good ideas and stuff like that. But he's just such a it's just like he can't put it all together sometimes. I guess maybe he thinks so advanced or something. Anyway, getting back to Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian family, I give them credit for being able to take lemons and make lemonade. And that's all I can say about that. So, any more questions?
Okay, last one. Android or iPhone?
Okay.
And I don't have a lot to say about it because I've never used any iPhone products, so I'm definitely an Android user. Other than just the last maybe 3 phones that I've had have been Samsung, and I really do like Samsung products. So I'm definitely an Android user.
Yes, I'm an Android user myself. I'm not a Apple products person. I've owned a couple of Apple products. I had some issues with them, which made me not use them anymore. I will give Apple credit for its proprietary system and the way that it protects its customer from a lot of viruses and things like that. But myself, I'm a Samsung person. I'm a Samsung user. I use the Note 8. It's a great phone. I love it. And I will say this, Apple, people that I know that use Apple, they like the simplicity of Apple. And they like the classy style of Apple. Apple is very fashionable. Samsung just got fashionable like in maybe last 3 years or something like that, because it was basically just a phone, and they got a little sexy over the last 3 years. But I will say this much, when it comes to the 10, it beats the Note 8 with video stabilization. But everything that's in the 10, Samsung had already done it, like speed charge and all that kind of stuff, And another thing about Apple I don't like is they're always doing something to make money off of you. How do you take the phone jack away? How do you take the earphone jack off a phone? The most basic common thing. I mean, if you got to do square up, what are you supposed to do? If you got to swipe a charge and you have to use the little thing that you plug into it, what are you supposed to do? You got to take the time to punch the number in the app.
I didn't think about that.
I mean, that's the only thing you can do. I mean, now they have the little Bluetooth things for Square.
Okay, yeah.
Square. But I mean, before then, you had to sit there and punch the person's number in. I mean, that sucks. So that's my thing. I'm an Android user. So I guess that brings this episode to a close.
Yeah, I guess so.
So can you cover everything, where we're going to be, where they can find us at?
So you can find us on Instagram at RHONGIE TALK. Please, on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. Also, we're going to be on the podcast scene. So hopefully, within the next week or two, you will be able to find our recordings on podcast. We will keep you posted on that. But feel free to even share our Instagram with your friends and family. Follow us there. We'll always let you know on Instagram. We'll make a post to let you know when the episodes are ready for you to view. Our YouTube link is actually in our Instagram bio, so you'll always be able to find us there. And
don't forget, if you got some suggestions while we're putting the format for the show together, in the comments below, or if you want to email us, send us some of your suggestions, and we may be able to implement some of those into the format, and we're going to do these things on a regular basis. Like I said, I definitely want to have some fun doing some stuff.
Like what?
Tip, informazione gratuita. Attenzione, il numero selezionato è inesistente.
RHONGIE Talk, episode 1, take 3. Okay, so you may notice a jump cut right here. And if you did, well, we had the jump cut. So, because I have my glasses on, see? You weren't paying attention. Anyway, we want to have fun on the show. And I think one of the fun things we can do is card reading.
Okay.
We do a little card reading on here because you know how to do card reading.
Yeah.
And I'll ask you some different questions about some different stuff, and then you can do the whole Fugazi thing with the cards and have the cards floating through the air. And then it'll reveal the answer through some fog will come. We'll have some fog come up, and everybody will be like, oh.
I like that word, fugazi.
Yeah, fugazi. Fugazi. Yeah, fugazi. Fugazi. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll do that, and we'll have some fun on that. So is that cool with you?
Yes.
Yo, so that's what we'll do. So remember, send in some comments in the comments below.
Ask questions.
Hit that like button.
Yes.
Definitely subscribe if you get a chance.
Share. Catch
And
us on Instagram.
Yes. And we will talk to you all soon.
On the next episode.
Dun, doom, 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 doom.
Who is that?
Doom, 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 down, doom, 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 down, doom, doom, down, 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 down.
Oh, that's Dr. Dre.
Yeah, Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
I like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, but I really like Ice Cube.
Oh, you like Cube, huh?
Yeah, he's so personable. It's like you know him, from all his movies and, stuff like that.
Yeah, like Barbershop. You know what? But that's for another episode. We can talk about that some other time. And maybe we can even talk about who's your favorite NWA artist. We old school and stuff, so we can talk about that kind of stuff. So we'll see y'all next time. We out of here.
All right.
We got
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Bye. You better tune in.